And so out on the line is Top Fuel, Larry Dixon, and that man, Cory McClenathan. Let's go to the stat guy.
8th final round for Cory McClenathan and Larry Dixon. Here's the stat, though. The last time Cory beat Larry Dixon in a final was back in 1999 at Richmond. Of course, Larry beat him at Vegas earlier this season.
Larry Dixon will go into the countdown to 1 as the #1 seed. Tony Schumacher in 2009, Matt Smith in 07 are the only #1 seeds to go on and win the championship. Well, flames and everything with Dixon, but it's still a win. 378 with a 6, 312 miles an hour as he burns his way through the 1,000-foot mark with a new track record, both speed and ET. Dave Reed.
On the starting line, Alan Johnson, the team manager, Jason McCullough, the crew chief of this effort. A perfect 9-0, Jason. 9-0 to start heading into the countdown now. Jason, you and I were talking, spending time with his father, Ed the Ace McCullough. You and I were talking, this team did not start like we've seen the Allen Abbey team in qualifying. What changed?
Well, you know, there's conditions here. You have to run the motor a little harder than we're used to running, and it took us a couple rounds to get it figured out, which looks like we nuked it there, but we got the win light.
Unbelievable stuff. Great job, guys. You carry all that momentum into the Mac Tools U.S. National.
We're going to finish track record ET, not speed, but track record ET for Larry Dixon. They can look at motor over all they want. They got 3 weeks to get everything back in order. And Mike Dunn, here are the top fuel points reset.
Larry Dixon had that #1 spot seated when he came in here, but how about Cory McClenathan moving up that #2 spot? He's only 30 out. Tony Schumacher 40 out, all the way to David Grumnick, very popular, getting into that top 10. He'll be 110 points out when we head to the big go U.S. Nationals in Indianapolis.
The Mac Tools U.S. Nationals at O'Reilly Raceway Park.
Well, Larry Dixon comes jogging from his race car that is still out on the track to claim another Wally. As you've now won for the 9th time this season, it equals your best. What kind of confidence do you take as a result of that into the actual start of the countdown at the U.S. Nationals, our next event?
I don't even think about that. All you're thinking about is today.
Congratulations.
You know, great job by everybody on the team. You know, we were changing some engines. How about these kids? This is what gives me confidence, man. Buying clothes and shoes, right? Huh, kids? Yeah. Right on, dude. Good job. But, you know, thanks, Shake Khaled, Alan Johnson, Jason McCullough, everybody on the Allen Abbey team, Valvoline, Toyota, Goodyear. They're it's a stout bunch, man. I feel really blessed to be able to drive this hot rod, and it's a badass car, and I'm really proud. Thank you.
Congratulations again.
Hey, where you at?
Let's take a look at the Pro Stock motorcycle points as Larry Dixon heads out to celebrate, and they are reset. You see Andrew Hines got around Hector to take the #1 spot. Now let's go to John Kernan, the great story of Pro Stock motorcycle, Jimmy Underdahl, who made it to his first final.
Jim Underdahl coming up a little bit short to Andrew Hines in his first ever final in Pro Stock motorcycles. But Jim, what did you learn that you can apply the next time you're here?
Just be ready every moment. I mean, you only get one chance to do this, so take advantage of it.
Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Well, let's take a look now ahead 3 weeks. The Mac Tools U.S. Nationals, the 56th running of the Big Go, and there is our schedule. We have plenty of coverage for you. Don't miss any of it. It's going to be a magnificent event. Hey, stat guy, what do you have?
Can't wait for the Big Go. Think about this one. The last decade at Indy, there have been 40 round wins available to win in each professional class. Tony Schumacher and Top Fuel won 35 of them. He dominated the last decade.
And as long as we are talking about Tony Schumacher, he has 8 wins at the U.S. Nationals, and that ties Don Garlett's. So, Mike Dunn, what's the chance that he will go around the Big Daddy?
He's definitely got a chance, but the only other guy to win in this decade is Larry Dixon, and right now he has the better race car. I'm going with Larry Dixon.
So, Mike Dunn says Dixon at the U.S. Nationals. Thanks so much for joining us here at Brainerd. It's now just 3 weeks until we head off to Indianapolis and O'Reilly Raceway Park.